Yo, what's happening, everybody? So basically, I'm gonna show y'all how to convert a dirt bike road for the road, basically. Like how to make it street legal, how to get a dirt bike with a license plate, Basically, why I'm doing this video is because I've been on YouTube and I wasn't able to find anybody, explaining in detail or explaining like step by step on how to do this. I've only seen like people like using a website where they send their title in and then making it like some other state title and then having them mail it back with with an outer state license plate. But I'm gonna show you how to get a license plate. California, and this most strict ass fucking state, how to get a license plate for a dirt bike without mailing in the title and getting an out of state plate for California. So basically, what you're gonna do is obviously get a dirt bike. I would recommend getting a trail bike like the one I have right here. It's a DRZ 250. It's an 01. So it's a green sticker off-road. It came with the green sticker. So yeah. You get a dirt bike, you want to make sure, it's not stolen, so you got to check the engine number, the VIN number. So basically what you do is just check the engine number, which is that shit. Make sure it matches with the title or pink slip, whatever the guy's giving you. Make sure the VIN number matches, which is usually on the forks on dirt bikes, motorcycles and shit, which is right there. Basically, you just make sure those two match with the title or pink slip. And make sure it has these two stickers. It has the emission sticker from Suzuki and a Suzuki motor sticker. Like it's I don't know what it says. It's basically just like information about the motorcycle and the timing and how many cylinders and ignition timing and measurements and shit. It's basically that. So yeah, you gotta make sure those two stickers, because that's what CHP DMV is gonna look at. So yeah, I don't know if, say you find one that's good and shit but doesn't have those stickers, I don't know if you can get those stickers offline and just slap them on there. I'm pretty sure you can get away with that, but I'm not too sure. But yeah, if you're getting a dirt bike that's not a trail bike, meaning it's not like it doesn't have a tail light or a headlight, just keep in mind that you're gonna have to do that when you convert it for the street. So you're just gonna have to add another battery. You're gonna have to add a battery to that bike, add the headlights and the tail lights. So yeah, even though trail bikes, they already come with a battery because they're electric start, and they come with a headlight and a tail light. So that's just like you're already like one step ahead of the whole process. So yeah. Okay, that's it. So the second thing to do is make the bike look like it belongs on the road. So basically, a dirt bike, what does it have? No signals, no mirrors, no street tires. Those knobby ass tires that it comes with, they got to go. So yeah, you're just gonna have to add street tires. You're gonna have to add your turn signals, and also you make sure you add this third light right there to shine on your license plate and the license plate holder thing, and then mirrors. In California, you don't need mirrors for motorcycles, but I just put them on there. I use them sometimes, so they're kind of handy. Front turn signals, you're gonna need a high beam. you're gonna need a low beam and a high beam. So basically what I did here is they have a little spot here, like a little opening, and I just put an LED strip down there. So basically these two shining is my high beam, and this one alone is my low beam. You're gonna need a control switch to control your high beam and low beam and your turn signals. And also you're gonna need a tachometer. Unless yours already comes with one, you're gonna add a speedometer. Yeah, you're gonna add a speedometer and a tachometer. Doesn't matter if it's 0 miles, just like run it a little bit, like, I don't know, like 10 miles or something, you know. And you'll be good to go. Oh, and a horn. So horn's right here. Horn, I mounted it right there. Pretty easy. Yeah, so that's basically, I think that's the most easiest thing to do. No, the most cheapest thing to do. I'll say this cost me around no more than probably $40, really. I think the most expensive stuff with the lights, things were like $10 a pair, I think. The rest was relatively cheap. So yeah, so once you've made your bike like that, now the reason why I'm telling you to make it look presentable is because CHP and DMV are gonna look at this. They're gonna look at this bike and they're gonna really just judge whether or not it's meant to be on the road. So you really gotta make it pop. Whatever. Okay. So once you've done that, oh yeah, for the tail light, you're gonna need to add a bulb that has 2 lights in it. So that's because you're gonna need brake and rear and front brake switches, which are these right here. So basically when you put your foot down on the brake, that activates and that lights up. As well as over here, well, this is a different brake caliper. Not brake caliper, what the fuck? Brake lever. So it's a different one, but I had the stock one, and basically the switch was literally just mounted on top of there. So you're gonna need those 2 switches. You're gonna change this to the bulb. Make sure you change it to 2 lights. And yeah, so every time you press on the brake, it shines brighter, and that will be your brake light. So once you have all that, you're gonna want to go and get it brake and light switch inspection. So basically what you're gonna want to do is, these are the 4 steps. So basically you're gonna have to go to CHP, get it inspected, DMV, get it inspected. You're gonna have to inspect the lights by a third party. So like basically it's like the smog for motorcycles, but except you just do it one time and you don't have to do it again, I think. And it has nothing to do with the engine or the emissions or anything. It's just lights, the tail light, your blinkers, and your high beam and low beam. That's basically what they're gonna inspect. So, and you're gonna probably asking, where the fuck do I find one? And believe it or not, most smog check places, most of them actually do offer that. But the only one I could find that would offer it was close by, but it was like $200 just for the guy to tell me that my lights work, and it's fucking ridiculous, man. It's a huge waste of money right there. But DMV needed it, right? So fucking assholes. Alright, so you're gonna have to go get inspected by the brake and light piece of shit. So yeah, you're gonna have to get that, and then you get a certificate from the guy. Keep that, and then next you'll have to go to CHP, California Highway Patrol. Basically every city, every state has one. No, not every state. Well, at least not a CHP. It's whatever state highway patrol. you have in your area. So you're gonna have to go. Oh well, for California you have to go to CHP. Yeah, fuck. So yeah, you're gonna have to go to your local CHP and have them inspect it. So for that, you're gonna have to call in early. You have to call in and make an appointment with them because their time is so valuable. So yeah, call in, make an appointment, and ask for a VIN inspection, VIN number, VIN check inspection, something like that. And basically, just explain them what you're gonna want to do, and just most likely they're gonna be like, yeah, that's a VIN inspection. So make an appointment, and also don't drive your motorcycle to the CHP fucking facility, because that's like all kinds of illegal. And it's kind of ironic, you know, fucking taking your motorcycle to have it legalized for the street to a CHP inspection. You know, it's fucking weird. Okay, so you're gonna need some sort of like truck or something to carry it. You're gonna have it carry it to the CHP facility office. So basically they're gonna inspect it, gonna make sure it has lights and everything, make sure it looks cool, you know, make sure it looks like it's ready for the road. And yeah, like I said before in the beginning, they're gonna look for the emissions and the Suzuki or the brand, whatever brand your motorcycle is, Motor Corporation sticker. And they're gonna match the engine number and the VIN number to the title you have. Make sure it's not stolen or lost or not yours, you know. So yeah, they're gonna look at your lights. Most likely they're gonna ask you to turn on your bike, or at least turn it on like this, you know, and then you'd be like, yeah, it's the high beam, low beam, high beam, low beam. They're gonna ask you to test your brake lights. So gonna ask you to step on the brake. You know, brighter, that's your brake light. And yeah, so damn, motorcycle over there. All right, so after that, most likely they're not gonna know like what they're supposed to do, really, because that's what the cop came off as. You know, he was really like clueless of what was going on, and he just did a straight up VIN check and just did, you know, just did the basic, you know, check the engine number and the VIN number. So yeah, you really gotta really explain to them what you want to do, and just like really like make them understand, because most likely they're not gonna know what the fuck is going on. But yeah, so once you get that, they're gonna give you a paper which says VIN inspection, and basically it's not gonna say passed or anything. It's just basically just gonna be like a summary of what the officer did, what the officer saw, what the officer thinks is missing, what the officer thinks is wrong or right, you know. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but with this sticker, it was kind of burnt, and that's what the officer put down. He said the sticker, the engine sticker, was kind of burnt and half legible. He literally put that down in an inspection. And yeah, and DMV didn't really give a fuck about that. They're like, okay, whatever. So yeah, after you go to CHP, you're gonna have to go to DMV lastly, and basically just tell them, yo, I wanna make my dirt bike street legal. And then again, it's not like every day they get like some guy to come in and be like, yo, I want to do this to my bike, I want to make it legal. You know, it's not, they're not really gonna know. So just keep in mind that most of these DMV people, most of the people you go to, are gonna be clueless about this. So you really gotta be thorough on what you want. Again, like, you really gotta make them understand. Okay, once you go over there, they're gonna tell you what you're gonna need, and so yeah, they're gonna tell you you're gonna need the bike inspected by CHP, bike inspected by them, the lights inspected by a third party, and you're gonna have to have insurance on it. So before you head to DMV, before it's even legalized, you have to have insurance on it. Like the insurance I use is Drive Insurance. Basically, it's Progressive's motorcycle insurance. It's the cheapest one out there. I think I pay like $9 a month. Pretty cheap. And yeah, so you're gonna have to have that. You call in, open a policy account or whatever that's called, and then they'll basically email you a card showing that the bike has insurance. So you're gonna need to take that card and bring it to DMV as well. So okay, you're once at DMV, you have to bring the bike on the truck and have it inspected by them once more. And again, just like CHP, DMV is gonna be looking for the emission sticker, the engine sticker, the engine number, and the VIN number, and the tach. You're gonna look for the tach. So the main reason why they're gonna look at this is to record the miles it has. That's why I told you guys to at least run it for like 10 miles or something. And also make sure it has a speedometer as well. Like goes at least 50, doesn't really matter, but as long as it it's not, as long as it's not like 25 miles an hour, speedometer, you'll be okay. Yeah, DMV really didn't look at my lights. They didn't really test out my lights. They just really looked at those numbers and how it looks really. And then again, the person that inspected the bike was really clueless. Like they didn't know what the fuck they were supposed to do. And yeah, once you have it inspected, they'll give you a form as well, another inspection form. And then once you have that, once you have your DMV inspection form, oh my god, this fucking loud ass plane. Okay, you're gonna have that inspection form from DMV, inspection, the VIN inspection from CHP, your insurance, the braking lights inspection from the third party, and that's it. That's all you need. And then you hand those things over. You pay, I think it was like $140. I had to pay $140 for DMV fees. You pay that, and then they give you a little slip, and then they give you your license plate with the sticker. And that's pretty much it. So overall, would I recommend doing it? I mean, if you have a old bike, laying around, and you really want a motorcycle to ride on the road, I say go for it. But if you're if you're looking for a bike and looking for a motorcycle, and you really like dirt bikes, and you want to make it road legal, I highly suggest buying instead of finding a dirt bike and putting all this money into it and paying that fucking ridiculous amount of fees just to make it road legal. I don't think it's worth it, to be honest. You're better off buying some sort of cruiser or something, some Suzuki or some Yamaha, a Vulcan, something that's already street legal for like $2,000, $3,000, yeah, it's to avoid all this hassle. It was really a pain just to go from place to place, because basically how I found out, I never knew I needed a brake and light switch inspection. I never knew that shit. I was literally up and down fucking the whole city trying to do this, But that's why I'm telling you guys, if you have an old dirt bike laying around, maybe you might consider making it road legal or street legal. Yeah, I say I put in a little bit over $300, $400 in just making it road legal. Probably more. Yeah. So basically that's how you do it. It's not that hard. It just takes a lot of work, a lot of patience as well. and I was just like really frustrated because I did everything not in order because I just didn't know, and DMV didn't know, so we're both going in fucking blind. So you can just imagine on how that fucking felt. But yeah, she rides great. I'm legal now. It's just really fucking weird. I feel like I finessed my way into this. I don't know why, but I don't think I did. But it's an accomplishment that I'm fucking proud of, and like, you know, it just feels good just saying, you know, I did it, you know. And yeah, if you guys have any questions or thoughts, whatever, you know, drop it in the comments. I'll do my best to respond. And yeah, peace.